In Victor 5.2 and above, you can pre-configure an interactive video guard tour which logs video switching as a series of prompted choices by the operator. This allows for the flexible setup of tours, allowing operators to add additional information at pre-configured key points. There are very many potential applications, including the verification and configurable specification of remote monitoring. Video guard tours can also be included in event assessment windows. Here we can see a simple single surveillance pane tour where the operator has to check whether there is any unexpected activity on pre-specified cameras with required yes/no response input, or write a comment or response to pre-configured questions. When the tour is complete, a notification appears. To create a new video guard tour, click on the plus icon on the navigation bar to open the Create New hub and select Guard Tour, which is in the Video subset. First of all, give the guard tour a name. We'll call it Door Check, as we're going to make a tour that checks if certain doors are closed. Then drag the first camera or salvo into the main guard tour configuration box. A green flag shows in the top left corner. This indicates the starting point of the tour. This can be changed later when more objects are added, simply by clicking the same top left circle in any object, after doing which the green flag will appear. Next we can select either a question box with yes/no response choices or a text box with the option to require a comment. All objects added to the guard tour creation window have nodes which can be connected by clicking and dragging. In this case we want the operator to check the door is closed. If so, then the tour will proceed to the next camera. If not, we will instruct the operator to notify the security guard to check the area and/or make sure the door is closed. We will ask for a comment here to further ensure that this important step is enacted. With the guard notified, we can ask if the operator would like to proceed to the next camera and continue the tour without waiting for the security guard to go to the door. Selecting No will return the tour to the original camera. Pressing the Select Contents button gives us the option to drag and select multiple objects. The Copy and Paste buttons can then be used to copy objects for repeated steps, which is a great time-saving feature. Also, to help us keep track of, navigate or resize the tour under creation, there is a window in Window which expands upon mouse hover. This has buttons for zoom out and zoom in, a zoom slider, a draggable window in Window, and a very convenient Fit to Screen button which optimally resizes and centers all objects in the tour. It's worth noting that once objects are in place and linked, they can be freely moved around for clarity, and all links will remain in place. Continuing in this vein, the rest of the guard tour can be configured. In the last part of the tour, we will give the operator the opportunity to check the tour again in case the operator wishes to do so. Note that we can also check the view of a camera or salvo at any time by clicking the View button on the bottom right of the object box. When the tour is configured with all the cameras we wish to check, we can conclude the tour, in this case by displaying a message and requesting an input from the operator. Note that a tour can also conclude by landing on a camera or salvo without any further dialog box or input required. There are safeguards in place to ensure your guard tour is complete and does not have any missing branches or dead-end steps. For example, if we try to connect two nodes that are incompatible, we will get a red line indicating incompatibility. If we try to save the tour when such a red line is present, we will get an error message as shown. Likewise, we cannot save the tour if there are unreachable steps, or if no starting point has been set, if a yes/no box contains no text, or if a tour is circular and cannot end. Created guard tours can be edited from the call-ups list by right-clicking the relevant tour and selecting Edit, or by selecting Show All, Guard Tour, and following the same procedure. Video guard tours can be run from the call-ups list on the navigation bar. Opening up the video guard tour that we have just created, we can see the camera designated as the starting point of the tour, with the pre-configured questions or inputs popping up as we proceed through the tour of the cameras. All guard tour activity, including operator input, is logged in the journal in real time. In this run of the tour, there is no need to notify the guard, so the tour can be concluded. A message, "Guard Tour Complete," appears upon completion of the guard tour. Video Guard Tour is a very powerful tool in its own right, and can also combine with the important event assessment feature available in Victor 5.2 and above. As well as cameras, salvos can be added to Video Guard Tours. The Video Guard Tour feature in Victor does not need to be purchased as an add-on, it's an out-of-the-box feature. There is no timeout to the Video Guard Tour. Inputs are required for the tour to complete. All guard tour activity, including operator input, is logged in the journal and therefore searchable. Video Guard Tour offers verification and configurable specification, for example for remote monitoring. Video Guard Tour can be called in event assessment windows also. That's the flexible, easy and powerful Video Guard Tour feature in Victor 5.2 and above. Thank you for watching.